Hey everyone, welcome back. This is an impromptu video today. Video today. I'm going to try and do this all in one take like TJ does, but I'm sure I'm not going to achieve that goal. I make so many mistakes I have to do a lot of editing in my videos, but I'll see how it goes. So today I'm doing something I don't normally do very often, which is a reaction video. I'm doing this one by special request, and it's actually a reaction to the video that TJ made, TJ Ferreira. He made a gameplay video of a game that I recently released for the TRS-80 MC-10 computer called T.H.E.M, which I should have here. Well, you're going to see it in TJ's video, but this is the game I made for the TRS-80 MC-10 called T.H.E.M. It, well, I don't know what else to say about it because you're going to see a lot of it in TJ's video that we'll look at in a moment. But anyway, I had a special request to make a reaction video to the gameplay video that TJ made about my game. So this is going to be a long video. I'll give you a heads up now. If you haven't already noticed the timestamp in the thumbnail, my brain's not working today, in the thumbnail, it's going to be a long video because his gameplay video is a long video to begin with. So if you like TJ, you're probably going to want to stick around. If you don't know who he is, you may or may not be interested in this. But anyway, so this is a video that I've watched several times. I think it's hilarious. I got a big kick out of the gameplay video that he made for my game, and that's one reason I love to send my games to TJ, is so I can get some enjoyment watching the videos that he makes of all the stuff I sent him. So it's kind of a selfish motive, but I think it's a win-win situation for both of us and hopefully the community, because I've had several downloads of my game. A few people actually purchased the physical version, which was available for purchase, which I don't normally do. I think trying to offer physical games for purchase is more of a headache than it's worth, but I've never done it before, and I wanted to do it at least once to try and offer something to the community for the people who have been requesting physical versions of my games. So that's what I sent to TJ, a physical version of my game. And so today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to his video. We're going to take a look at his video and see my reaction. My reaction probably won't be as interesting as it was the first dozen times I watched the video, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to be interesting for me at least. And as well, I'm also going to give some insights into some of the technical aspects of making games for the TRS-80 MC-10 computer. So I think that's enough of an intro, except for you may see in the video, well, I know you can see in the video here, I have this is a bottle top for Bailey's, as well as I have a couple cans of Stella. I think I'm going to need them if I'm setting myself up to watch a TJ video. And I was going to just go ahead with the beer, but the beer is cold, and it's bloody cold here today in Canada, so I'm gonna just take a shot of my Bailey's to warm up a little bit first, and I'll be drinking, of course, out of my TJ You Bastard mug, which I also am wearing the You Bastard shirt, which you can probably see. So yep, so first let's have a little shot of Bailey's just for a quick warm-up. Very nice. And I was going to get Asahi beer, which is my favorite beer, but Stella is also my favorite beer. I have two favorite beers, and that's what they had chilled at the liquor store, so that's what we're having today. Well, it's what I'm having today. You can drink whatever you want. Oh, and of course I need to follow the rules to drink this. Just give me one moment here. I'm going to pause the video while I get a critical supply that I need. 1 second here. If I can figure out how to pause. All right, and the critical supply that I need is contained within this box, which I'm sure a lot of you will recognize as TJ's Invasion of the Cloud People game that he made. And this is the custom big box version that I made for him as a gift for, I think it was for his birthday last year. So I've kind of made myself my own little big box version of the Cloud People game. And inside, what we need is our coaster, because it's mandatory to use at least one of the coasters, TJ says. And you don't want to get TJ mad at you, because he lives out in the country and probably has access to lots of sharp implements on his homestead there. Okay, so we have our coaster. We have our cup, which I'm too lazy to wash out the Bailey's residue, so we're just going to mix it with my Stella here. All right. It sure foams up a lot. Okay. All right, there we go. So before we get started, what I want to do is a little bonus for you, which is I'm going to redecorate my office a little bit here. And you might see on the wall behind me, I have some posters. This is the Dungeon Quest game that I made for the, well, original Aquarius computer with micro expander device. This is the Zorlak game I made for the original Aquarius computer as well, but it's also good to run this on the Aquarius Plus computer. This is the, well, kind of a preliminary image that I made for the T.H.E.M game for the MC-10, which is the game that we're going to be looking at in TJ's video in a moment. And this is the cover for the T.H.E.M game, which we're going to be seeing in TJ's video in a moment. And this is an Easter egg. You can ignore that for now. And I'll tell you, beer and Bailey's do not mix well at all. What I'm seeing in this cup does not look particularly appetizing, but let's see how it tastes. It tastes weird, but that's okay. Sure gets foamy with the Bailey's in there. Okay, so what I want to do first is show you a little gift that I received. Well, not a gift, it's a package I received today, an envelope, which contained these two things. This is a booklet, obviously. It's Fusion Arcade. And the reason I bought it, aside from being full of arcade games, which is cool, and I'm just going to show you one here, which is Exerion, which is my favorite arcade game of all time. So I'm going to look forward to reading about that. But another reason I bought this because oops, I dropped my mic. So some of you may have seen in TJ's recent videos, if you're a TJ fan, he's got a new fancy lavalier mic that he pins to his shirt or sticks onto his shirt with a magnet somehow. I'm using my crappy old original mic I've had since the beginning. I should really get myself one of those lapel mics or lavalier mics, whatever you call them. But anyway, that Fusion Arcade booklet came with this, which is a calendar. It's a Fusion Retro Books calendar 2025. It's a free bonus you get with the Fusion Arcade magazine. So I just thought I would show that to you. And today's January, so let's see what we have in it. I'll just quickly flip through some of the pages here and see if you can see those. So it has a lot of cool video game artwork in it. And here's January, which is, I don't know if that is lunar. It doesn't say what video game the picture is from, it looks like. So I'm not sure. I don't know how you know which games these pictures are of. I don't think there's an index or anything in here. and I'm probably screwing up my audio moving these papers back and forth in front of the mic. But yeah, I don't know what game it is, but I thought it would be cool to add it to my wall today. So let's go ahead and add it right about here. I'm going to cover up my little them poster, that's okay. And put it right there. There we go. Okay, so we're all set, we're good to go. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pause the camera one more time, and I think I do need to clean out this mug because the beer is not reacting well with the Baileys as expected. So one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, my mug is all cleared out now. We're ready to... Where's my beer? Okay, well, I'll open the other beer. So we... I'm just loading up my T.J. mug here. So we're ready to go. Still quite foamy. Okay. Put it on my coaster, which you can see in the back. It's too bad the picture of the You Bastard picture is not on the back side so we can look at it while you're drinking. So TJ, next time you make a mug, maybe put two pictures on it, one in the front and one on the back. Okay, just a little suggestion there. Now, are we ready to go? I think we are. We got our posters all up, and if you're interested in learning more about this Easter egg here, then tune in to TJ's channel next month, and I would expect to see more info about that coming up. So, little Easter egg for everyone out there who's interested in my games. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to switch the camera around. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so let's switch the camera around. And I don't have, unfortunately, an over-the-shoulder kind of camera setup like TJ has, where it's like you're visiting him in his living room and you're just watching over his shoulder while he attempts to play a game. But that's okay. I'm going to do kind of a picture-in-picture thing like I normally do. So we'll see TJ playing the game on one screen and then me reacting to it and giving some tips and feedback and insights about it on the mini picture-in-picture screen. So we'll go ahead and do that now. I'll switch the camera over and we'll jump right in. So stick around. We'll get started. Okay, we're ready to go here. We got TJ all queued up with his video ready to play, and we're going to watch it, and I'm going to save my comments, I think, for while the video is playing. And so buckle up, strap in, get ready to go, because we're going to go on a wild ride with TJ here, and let's get started.
Hi folks, TJ here. It's been a while since I played with my TRS-80 MC-10. But last year, late summer, early fall, I made a video of a new game that I received from Jay Mundy. Quite a surprise as normal. Normally he sends me a gift of some kind, and unexpected. And the first time it was an Aquarius game, which I kind of was saying, okay, I could see him making a game, made sense. But then when I opened a recent package, late last year, I received a game for the MC-10. Completely off the wall. I had no idea he was even making games for this computer. And I don't remember, because I've made a number of videos over the years on the MC-10. I don't use it tons. It's one of those I had to have, and I went so far as buying the proper adapter, extender, device that gave the MC-10 so much more capability. I think he may have watched one of my videos and got the idea of getting one of these, because he does like...
Yeah, so I did watch one of his videos where he showed this computer, and particularly he showed this little device here, which is called an MCX32SD, which is a hell of a name to try and remember. No one can ever remember that name, but this is an awesome device. It gives this computer so much more capabilities, as he's going to mention in a moment here.
Unique computers. We'll call them unique. They're not cheap. They're not low-powered. they're unique. And I think maybe he saw a video of mine, and then the next thing I know, he's made HDMI things and games and all sorts of stuff. So
yeah, so he's right. I do like what he calls unique computers, and particularly the computers I like are computers that have been ignored, mainly by the community for the most part, such as the TRS-80 MC-10, such as the Mattel Aquarius, but they do have to have some criteria that I look for. Particularly, they have to have some appeal for developing games for them in modern times, which this MCX32 device now gives the MC-10. It gives it modern SD card storage and loading and saving of data and files and programs. It gives it access to more basic commands, and it gives it more memory. So this is a fantastic device to give this computer some more features which make it really fun for programming games on. Now, this computer does have a lot of limitations, which I'll mention a bit more later, but it also has, as TJ just mentioned, I've made HDMI videos about this computer. There is an HDMI video modification you can add to it, which I've done. There is actually another device which you can add. You can connect a USB keyboard to it, which is really fantastic, because this keyboard, although the keyboard is quite responsive, it's still not like using a real PC keyboard. So if you're interested in making games for this computer in particular, I highly recommend at least looking into the device called a T.H.E.M mod, which allows you to connect a USB keyboard to it, as well as two Atari-style joysticks. Now, I don't write my games for use with those joystick inputs on this T.H.E.M mod, which you can see in one of my videos, because not many people have that modification, and it's tricky to install. So I know there's no way TJ's going to be opening this computer and soldering some pins and getting the T.H.E.M joystick mod installed. But as we're going to see in a moment in TJ's video, there's another option that's much simpler to use.
Why are you here today? I finally gotten off my duff. What a terrible English. But I had family over late last year. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I kind of went into a little bit of a hiatus. Hiatus? Is that the proper word? I took a break from making video games and things like that, and playing stuff and making videos, because I had family here. But I started to, in late or around mid-December, I started getting back into the grind. So I said, eventually, I'm going to play a game. When's the last time you purchased a game for the MC-10 that came in physical form?
Yeah, eventually. I was thinking maybe he was planning to save this game to do the gameplay video next September for this year's Septandy, to make it an even year, because it took a few months for him to make it. But I cut him a little slack, because I know he did have family over and his stuff was all packed up out of the way to accommodate that. But when he finally got around to it, he made this great video, a super long video, which I appreciate. I know if I've made a product that I've shipped to TJ and he's enjoyed it enough to make a long video for it, and this one's about 40 minutes, then I think I'm on the right track. If I can keep someone like TJ interested in one of my products for 40 minutes, then that's not too bad, even though he fills a lot of the time talking and entertaining his viewers. But I still appreciate it. So let's see what else he has to say.
Some of you and most of you are probably saying, never, because it's been decades. I don't know of any other game that you can buy today in physical form, or receive in physical form as a gift in my case, on the MC-10. It's very unique. So today we're going to do, I already did kind of an unboxing of the game, but I've set things up. We're going to read the manual together. This is going to be a long video, so if you don't like those kind of things, maybe you can tune out now, or don't tune out, but fast forward to when I'm playing it. But if you're here for cheats, I don't normally give that many, because I throw myself into the lion's den.
You know what? I want to back up for just a minute, if I can. I don't think I can even do that easily. Can I? Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay. I just want to point out something that I noticed, which I thought was kind of cool and impressed me when I watched this video. Just let me back up a bit more here. Make sure my thing is still recording. Okay, now you see down here there's a cable going over the computer. It's sitting on top of the computer, and you'll see in a moment TJ moves it off to the side while he's in the middle of telling a story about something or other. So I thought it was quite interesting how the mind, or at least his mind, can split between concentrating on telling a story to a viewer audience on YouTube, while at the same time focusing without even looking at it on moving this cable off the keyboard. I don't know, something about that really impressed me. So let's watch this again and take a look at him do that. So watch him do that.
Of getting one of these, because he does like unique computers. We'll call them unique. They're not cheap. They're not low powered.
See, he's looking for it. There, yeah.
And I think maybe
how can you think of both things at the same time?
Next thing I know, he's made HDMI things and games and all sorts of stuff. So why are you here today? I finally gotten off my duff. What a terrible English. But I had family over late last year. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I kind of went into a little bit of a hiatus. Is that the proper word? I took a break from making video games and things like that, and playing stuff and making videos, because I had family here. But I started to in late or around mid-December. I started getting back into the grind. So I said, eventually, I'm going to play a game.
Yeah, and if you watch TJ's video, where I think he made one video right after he took his hiatus, and I think that video was titled something about his YouTube channel going the way of the dodo, and he was talking about, am I going to keep making videos? Am I not going to keep making videos? Yeah, as if you're going to stop making videos, TJ. You went at it harder and faster than ever before. You've been making videos like crazy, which we all appreciate. But yeah, don't tease us with not making any more videos, because we know it's not happening, and we hope it's not happening.
The last time you purchased a game for the MC-10 that came in physical form? Some of you and most of you are probably saying, never, because it's been decades. I don't know of any other game that you could buy today in physical form, or receive in physical form as a gift in my case, on the MC-10. It's very unique. So today we're going to do, I already did kind of an unboxing of the game, but I've set things up. We're going to read the manual together. This is going to be a long video, so if you don't like those kind of things, maybe you could tune out now, or don't tune out, but fast forward to when I'm playing it. But if you're here for cheats, I don't want to give that many, because I throw myself into the lion's dens. That's what my video is about. It entices you. It gives you a little flavor of the game, and then you could go off and buy it yourself and play it. I'm not one to learn it and then make my video look like, oh, TJ's a good video player. I'd rather throw me into the lion's den and show how good I really am not. You thought I was going to say how good I really am. So anyway, not only does the game come in a DVD-style SD case, it also came in this box.
And I did make a video in case anyone's interested in making their own boxes for their own video games. There's a video about that on my channel, which shows you exactly how to make one of these big box versions, assuming you have access to the box to begin with. Then you just go get the artwork printed up and glue it on, basically. Modify the box if you want to, cut it down to a particular size, but it's quite easy to do, and it's really impressive for people who get your games in physical form.
Go back and watch my original unboxing video. And by the way, if I do this a little bit today, I'm having a horrid allergy day. I've been sitting over at that desk behind the camera for a couple hours going, please kick in, allergy meds. Please kick in, because I'd like to get this video made today. My right eye feels like it's been punched, so if I'm a little bit grumpy today, you'll know why. I think I'm still pretty cheerful, but I'm going to be a little bit of adult, more than normal.
TJ is always really cheerful, and I appreciate you making the video, TJ, even with all your allergy problems. And that's it's kind of one reason I don't make one-take videos, because I'm not able to with all my throat clearing and blowing my nose and everything. I just can't do it, plus all the mistakes I make when I'm trying to talk. But today I'm going to try and do it all in one take, and you get what you get. Okay, let's keep going.
So anyway, watch the video I did of the unboxing, because I believe I show all of this. So it came in a box that looks just like this. And the front of the cover, when I first saw them, I go, them. Who are them?
And just to give you a bit of a background, which I'm sure no one will be interested in, but when I first got into retro computing with the introduction of the ZX Spectrum Next computer, which I learned about 3.5 years ago, something like that, by that time all the Speccy Next had already shipped from the first Kickstarter, and that's what got me back into it, because I used to have a Timex Sinclair 1000 computer and then 2068, and so I always wanted to develop games, which I'm now doing, and so the Speccy Next got me back into it. And when I got back into it, I made a website, which is spriteworks.com, and if you want, you can go check it out. I put a bunch of stuff up there, and I put a bunch of games that I was thinking of developing once I learned how to make games, and one of them was this game, Them. And so this is a game I've had in my mind since the very beginning, when I first got into retro computing with the... It shows, what do they say, a journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles starts with one step. Well, for me, that one step was just putting up a kind of a teaser ad of the game on my website a few years ago, and now it's got to the point where I actually developed it. So you never know. It doesn't hurt to have dreams.
And it's Radio Shack TRS-80 up in the top corner. The box looks wonderful. SpriteWorks, and I'll put all the links down below. So Jay is an avid video maker on YouTube, an avid developer of games for the Aquarius computer and TRS MC-10, two of the most selling computers of all time. Jay, if you were in business, no, I won't go there. I was going to say, you're one crazy SOB making stuff for crazy, unique computers.
Obviously, I'm not in business. I do have my games available for download by donation, and the physical ones I have sold a few, but if I were in business, I wouldn't be in this business because there's no money in it whatsoever. Not making games for the Aquarius and the TRS-80 MC-10. He's totally right about that.
But anyway, the front of the box looks wonderful, and it says Them, and then the side of the box says Them. The back of the box, it just shows this kind of strange-looking humanoid, human, Earth and moon and a spaceship and all sorts of stuff. I don't know if he created this spaceship from AI. This looks AI generated. If you did it via hand, you are a wonderful graphic artist. No, probably. I'm not going to get into the whole rant of AI right now because I'm kind of getting tired. I don't mind a little bit of AI, but too much AI is too much.
Okay, rant time up for me now. So I've seen TJ ranting about AI. TJ, I've seen those rants, and I kind of agree and I kind of don't agree. For me, I do use AI quite a bit when I'm making all my products now. Well, when I say AI, obviously I mean ChatGTP. So for me, I use it as a tool. So for creating graphics like this UFO, yes, I did. Did I use AI? Or did I find that somewhere? Anyway, I do use AI for making some graphics, although not too much graphics because I haven't really figured out how to be able to use AI to make a lot of graphics. But yeah, I do use it as a tool. I use it for making graphics for the front boxes of my games. The front, as you'll see in a moment when he opens this game, there's graphics that obviously I didn't do by hand. No, I didn't make this spaceship by hand. But you know what I find really cool about AI is its text capabilities. Well, ChatGTP in particular. I use it to help me improve the products that I make. So I know TJ likes to have hand design graphics on games that people make. Like his game, this graphic that he made is designed by him. And he actually made a video about how he designed and made this graphic using an art program for the Apple called, what is it called? Kritka or something like that? Something like that. It starts with a K. And I actually looked into that. And so, yeah, this is a really cool box. And it's great to make stuff all by hand, but I don't think you have to make stuff all by hand. If there are tools to help you make something better, then I think you should fully make use of them if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So I use AI for making things like graphics. The 2 books that I made for TJ, about TJ, and I can't find anything here because my office is so small, I just pack everything away and I can never find it. But anyway, I use AI to help me, for example, formulate the text for the 2 books that I made about TJ's retro computing hobby. If you're not familiar with them, go to TJ's itch.io site, which is, what is it? I think it's sinclairsociety.itch.io. If I'm wrong, TJ, put a note down below, but I think that's what it is. I guess I could look it up. But anyway, there's 2 books that I made about TJ's retro computing hobby. And why did I make them? Because he has a lot of content on his site with a lot of different computers, a lot of different gadgets, which is the most recent book I made. I don't do this for money. I get hardly any money from these books because most of the money goes toward Amazon's printing costs. If you see the price of the book on Amazon is $25 or $30 or whatever it is, they get most of that. I maybe get $5 if I'm lucky. But so I'm not doing this for money. It's just when I get an idea for a project that I think would be interesting and worthwhile for the community. I know TJ has a lot of fans, and so if I find the project interesting, and I think I can do a good job at it, which I think I have done with, I wish I could find those books, they're here somewhere, with the books that I've made for TJ about his retro computing hobby. Yeah, so anyway, I got off track there a bit. I use AI to help me with the wording. So I don't just say, hey, AI, write a chapter about TJ unboxing a Oric computer or whatever. I have to tell it what to say, obviously, so you have to train it a lot. But it helps me with the wording, and you have to really train it and tell it what you want to say and kind of work with it. But it comes up with words and phrasings that are kind of nice and poetic and make the products that I make better than they would be if I made them on my own. So I use AI for that purpose, but I do totally agree with TJ in that too much AI is too much. Like every time you look at your app and there's some little button you press for AI, why don't you ask AI to help you with this? And something on your computer it's got AI embedded. Like too much AI is too much, but if you could use it as a tool and choose when to use it, then I think it can be a good tool if you moderate how you use it, like everything else, like social media. Anyway, so that's my rant. I've found a way to make AI work in my game development cycle, and so I respect everyone's opinions about everything, really, about AI or whatever they want. So my interest is in making products that the community will enjoy, and I think AI has been able to help me do that in some cases.
Anyway, great box.
Thank you.
So it came in this box, and then it came in the DVD-style case, and I'll show you that briefly. Anything on the side? Yeah, on the side, and I'll show it to. It says Radio Shack TRS-80 MC-10 them Total Human Eradication Mandate Spriteworks. So that's what them stands for. If you go back and watch my original unboxing video, you'll see that. And then the back of the box, and then I'll read it here in a second.
Okay, I'm pausing it here to highlight something that no one will be able to see, and probably TJ himself hasn't even noticed it, and probably no one who's purchased my game or I've given to as a gift has noticed it. But if you see right here, and TJ, if you haven't noticed this yet, here's a little Easter egg for you. I know how much you love Easter eggs. I tend to talk so fast when I'm talking. Anyway, so you see there's a picture of the Earth right here, or half of the Earth, and the bottom half of the Earth is in shadow. If you look at this game close up, this bottom half of the Earth is actually an alien head. So there's two eyes right here and the nose. So this is actually part of an alien head. If you look at the game, maybe on my itch.io site, I'm not sure if it shows on my itch.io site or not. Let me check it. I warned you this is going to be a long video, but it was requested by someone who will remain nameless. And here is my itch.io page with all the products that I have available for download. All of the Sinclair related stuff is actually free for download. Actually, the only thing that I'm charging for downloads are the books. Like here's TJ's gadget book. Here's TJ's retro computing adventure book. and this magazine that I created is $2.99. So I don't make like much money off these, but they're there if you're interested. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, them. So them is available as a free download. You can donate if you like. And let's see if I have... Okay, here. You can see here. Under the earth, there's actually an alien head here, which I'm not sure if anyone who's actually purchased my game noticed that or not, but in any case, there it is. All right, TJ, go ahead.
Says they arrived without warning and they won't leave until their mission is accomplished. Their directive's simple. Complete annihilation of the human species. Yep, we're... And he's... I don't think I've ever heard Jay Mundy swear before. And I may have pointed this out before, but it's F***uct. I'll let you say the word because I'm not in a swearing mood today. I may be when I start playing this game.
Yes, he will be once he starts playing this game. But yes, I do swear. I don't swear in my YouTube videos generally. And I notice you're swearing a lot more these days. We're seeing a lot more F words out of you, which is getting painful on my little sensitive ears. But we're going to see some of that a bit later in this video, actually. So yeah, I do swear in real life but only when I'm pissed off about something. Not, I don't use it gratuitously.
And then for use with the Radio Shack TRS-80 MC-10 computer, micro color computer with MCX32 SD expansion, which is this. Serial I/O joystick interface, which we'll talk about more, and Atari-style single-button joystick. And this is all copyrighted 2024, Spriteworks Studios. So he also sent in the unpacking this device, and which is down here, which in my unboxing video, it is a serial joystick interface.
Okay, my picture is going to be covering up what he's going to try to show you in a moment. It's this device here, which is just a black box with a switch on it to let you select. Okay, this is going to be part one of the insights into programming for the MC-10 computer. So the MC-10 computer doesn't have any controller ports on it whatsoever. There is that device I just mentioned before, which is called the T.H.E.M mod, which gives it 2 Atari-style joystick inputs, which is phenomenal. It's made by Brendan Donaghy, fantastic guy in the TRS-80 community. He's very friendly, very smart. He's making some fantastic products for the MC-10, particularly this MC-10 T.H.E.M mod. Anyway, so there is that device if you want to use all of the directions of a Atari-style joystick, except it still doesn't do diagonals. But this solution that I've sent TJ is even more limited. It is a joystick interface that plugs into the serial I/O port on the MC-10. No modification needed. Only drawback is it only allows you to use 2 directions at a time, which is quite limiting. But still, as you're going to see in this video, you're still able to make games with 2 directions plus the fire button. And so the device I sent TJ just allows you to switch the selector to determine which 2 directions do you want, up or down or left and right.
For the MC-10. I had never had a controller for the MC-10, and I don't know if this is inherent with the hardware, if anybody's ever made a joystick adapter that allows up, down, left, right, and shoot. Apparently, with this particular device, you have 2 options, but they're toggled with and I don't want to unplug it right now, but this is an up-down selector or a left-right selector. You only have those choices, up-down, left-right, which I typically like. I'm Mr. Up-down shoot or left-right shoot. In this case, it's the whole cycle. I don't think that you could be playing a game and go over here and switch it to the up-down and then go through playing. I don't know.
You could do that, I think. I don't think it would blow up your computer. But there wouldn't be really a reason to do that because the game will be designed, obviously, to either use up, down, or left, right. So if you did switch it in the middle, instead of going left and right to move the thing left and right, you'd have to press up and down to move the thing left and right.
I don't think so, and I don't want to blow up this computer. But as I expand on my horizons with this I'll figure it out more, but it's unique. If you've ever played a game with the MC-10, it's very small. It's Specky size. It's Sinclair's ZX81 size. A ZX80 size. you got to kind of hold your... It's like this to play a game. So it's just a wonderful thing that I can plug my Epix Atari compatible joystick to this. I've got it set to left-right right now. I don't know if that's the proper one for this game, but we'll see. So anyway, I've got everything connected. This is connected to the RF feed on a big 4K, I was going to say 41K, 4K TV, and I've got everything connected and powered up. I haven't powered up this computer for ages. And like I had to clean the back bedroom for my...
Okay, and looking at his TV, that's a cool screensaver he has, and I'm guessing that's being generated by some sort of Roku device that's connected to it, because it says Roku here. I thought initially the TV was generating it, but I think it's probably some Roku device. It's pretty cool.
My mom to come and visit for 2.5 months. So I had to move everything out of there, and I hid this. And I didn't remember where I hid it, so it took me a while to find it. I said, Jay, I promise I'll make a video when I can find it again. I finally found it again. So in the box, I've already removed the SD card. I've already slapped it in the SX device, the expander device. And we're going to read the booklet together for the first time. I haven't read this. I don't think I read it in the unboxing video that I remember. So here is them. Again, it is, what does it stand for? A total human eradication mandate. They also have a X-rated version of this game, and I'm not going to say what the eradication part means.
I don't know what he's talking about. I asked him, and he refused to tell me what he had in his mind when he said that. I'm guessing it's some dirty term that starts with the letter E, and either rhymes with action or what. I don't know. So anyway, I'll let you work on that one.
That could be the allergy meds kicking in right now.
Hopefully.
I tell you, my right eye has been punched several times. Total... Sorry, Jay, I couldn't help myself.
That's
when you said the word F, so it got my mind going crazily. Did I start this recording?
Yes.
I don't know. I
better check.
Go over and check.
Better go check.
The last time I did a J Monday video, yes, I did. I actually spoke for 22 freaking minutes before I figured it out. So I'm glad I checked. Now, I probably just made the camera all fuzzy, so focus in on me. Focus. Okay, let's look at the booklet together.
All right.
Again, this is a long video, but I think I make some funny jokes along the way,
yes,
and it makes it fun, so watch, stick it out, stick around. I was going to say something else, but
there's so many innuendos in this video.
So what's this say? It says the story.
Yeah.
They arrived without warning. The metallic saucer slipped in under...
Okay, so this introduction actually was written partially by ChatGTP. So I tell ChatGTP, write me an introduction to a game about such and such. And it writes an introduction to the game. I say make it shorter. I say talk about how the craft is reflective, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I use AI.
The cover of darkness with a gruesome intention to annihilate the trace of humanity from the planet. As the solitary craft hovers silently, I gotta take my glasses off, as the solitary craft hovers silently over the earth, mercilessly, that's a hard word, abducting citizens in its sinister quest, you are tasked, I'm going to take my glasses off for the rest of this time, you are tasked with operating a powerful defense laser cannon. Is cannon with two N's? Canon, C-A-F.
Okay, just had to cut out a commercial there.
Yeah, I guess Canon's, the camera maker is one N, but Canon as you shoot a cannon is two. I would have figured that out today. The last hope against this relentless alien threat. Protect your troops and upgrade your weapon to prevent the invader from collecting its human prey. The fate of humanity rests on your ability to stop the abductions and bring down this extraterrestrial menace. Good luck. How to play. This is the important part. Use a standard one-button Atari-style joystick plugged into the serial I/O port of the MC-10 through an adapter set in the left-right operation mode. Hey, I chose wisely, as the Indiana Jones movie says. Left-right, I'm on left-right, okay. Moving the energy pod left and right along the bottom of the screen will automatically restore the shield of the person or structure positioned above the pod.
Okay, he's already getting... When I make my instructions for my games, I always keep TJ in mind, and I think, would TJ be able to understand this? And this one, he kind of stumped him for a bit, but I don't like overcomplicated instructions, and neither does TJ.
Let me read that again. Moving the energy pod left and right along the bottom of the screen will automatically restore the shield of the person or structure positioned above the pod. Pressing the button on the joystick will redistribute the troops and restore their shields. This can be done once per attack wave. I'm going to sneeze. The UFO needs to hit each target twice. Once to remove their shield and again to abduct, I spit all over this thing, abduct a person or destroy a building. If you have at least 3 troops in your party, positioning the energy pod under the laser cannon will cause it to fire automatically. If the power plant gets destroyed, all shields are removed and the energy pod and defense cannon will be deactivated, rendering you helpless. Okay, now here's a picture. I don't know what it is yet, but it says the UFO is on top. It looks like a saucer. Power plant is on the left. It looks very missile defense-y.
I think he meant missile command when he said missile defense.
Power plant is this one. Power plant.
Yes, it is.
Then there's shields covering those, and then there's troops, which are little men on the bottom of the screen. I'm guessing men. Humanity. Could be women there, too. I don't know.
Could be.
Energy pods are these little lavender-colored, purple-colored things underneath. And then the defense laser cannon. So it looks like the power plant's on the left, the defense laser cannon's on the right. Okay. Playing tips. There is a random chance that new troops may decide to join your party between attack waves. They will automatically be assigned to upgrading the laser cannon. The UFO will become more aggressive with each attack wave. Pressing the joystick button to reassign the troops can be useful to restore their shields and possibly position them in a pattern that is easier to defend. Obtaining the maximum number of 12 troops will enable the auto-fire feature of the laser cannon, allowing you to focus on protecting your troops. A fully upgraded laser cannon is a powerful weapon. You may decide to forego attacking in favor of protecting your troops in early stages. There's some links, which is spriteworks.itch.io. Watch my videos, which is youtube.com/@spriteworks. And then follow Jay on Facebook, which is facebook.com/gaming/spriteworks. So I'm a little confused. I'm always confused. So I don't quite understand.
You'll figure it out.
Moving the energy pod left and right along the bottom of the screen will automatically restore the shield of the person or structure positioned above the pod. So
I guess I should have probably mentioned that the UFO is actually attacking the shields and removing the shields before talking about how you can restore the shields.
Am I dropping the pod underneath them and leaving it? Or am I just going left, right to soup them up? Pressing the button on the joystick will redistribute the troops and restore their shields, but this can only be done once. I'm lost. Are you lost?
No.
Let's start up the game, and then I'll turn off the camera behind me.
Turn off the camera. Don't turn off the camera.
So I'm going to go on TV mode. So I've got everything plugged in, I think. So we're going to turn this on for the first time in a long time. 3, 2, is channel 3 the right? I didn't look on the bottom. Let's check it. Light. Okay. Them. Keyboard and joystick.
So I just made a simple autoexec.bat file. Is it? Well, it's not .bat. It's an autoexec file that starts the game automatically when you launch. When you turn on the computer, which is a great thing about making physical copies of games. You can make them auto-launch as soon as the computer is turned on.
I'm going to go in on the screen a little tighter. We're going to turn off some lightage back here. You know what? It might be better that I put the light on. Nope. See that big old glare right now? That's sun coming from this other room. This looks like shit. Damn it! I swore. Can I find a blanket or something to stick over that? Hold tight. I need, because look at that. Is there a way I can position? No! There's look at that sunbeam. Son of a bitch. Everything has, so I'm going to turn this off. I need to find a way to turn off that, whatever that is. That's the sun.
That's the sun.
It gives us life. So hold tight.
Okay.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
No, thank you.
Preloaded.
Go build your own store.
Oh, wow. Blankets over the door.
You found a way to turn off the sun?
But it helps. It does help. So, am I on? I think I just hit this record.
Okay, quick pause here, hopefully. You can see the text on the screen. This computer is extremely limited in terms of what you can print. It has two main graphics modes that are usable. One is a text mode, which is called the semi-graphics mode, which allows you to print text and big blocky graphics. The text is only uppercase, and it only can be black on a green background or inverse video. There is a separate mode you can choose which allows you to print on an amber background, so black on an amber background or amber on black. This is what we're kind of seeing here. But that's one of the main limitations with this computer is you either have to work in semi-graphics mode, which gives you more colors, but the graphics are big and blocky, and you can mix text with it. Or you work in high resolution mode, which means no text and only 4 colors at a time to work with. So very limited computer.
Damn it. Oh,
where's he going now?
Yeah, I'm at 20 some odd seconds in. I think it's okay. Hopefully it focuses in on me. Focus. Keyboard and joystick. Them. T.H.E.M. I'm guessing I'm going to grab the joystick. And this is a Epix 500 XJ joystick.
That is a fantastic joystick. I used to have one of those back in the day when I used to play Atari games on my Atari 2600, which I actually have a collection of Atari 2600 games today, which I don't use because I have no console to play them on, but I just collect them. But yeah, that's a fantastic joystick. So, and I think he actually has 2 of them. Yeah, good choice.
One of my favorite. And we're going to do joystick. Okay. 2. Loading. Wow. Oh, look at them. Big.
This screen was made by Sean Harrington, famous in the Aquarius groups, Aquarius and Aquarius Plus. He developed the Aquarius Plus computer along with Frank Vandenhoof and Curtis Taylor is working on the Plus Basic, which is phenomenal. If you're not familiar with the Aquarius Plus computer, you should check it out. If you're at all interested in learning to program in BASIC, Curtis is making some fantastic developments in BASIC, and he's working on it in real time. It's being developed right now. So if you're interested in learning BASIC on a system that's really easy to program for and really fun to program for, start learning about the Aquarius Plus because it's fantastic. Anyway, so Sean Harrington, who is pretty much the leader of that group, I guess, he makes the graphics for my games because he loves doing that, and I'm glad he does because it really improves the look of my games. And he made this screen as well as the previous screen, and you can see that there is kind of interesting colorization to these images. You can see the earth has kind of a stippled effect with the green and the light green and the dark green and yellow and orange and for the spaceships and stuff. So he really likes playing around with graphics, and he made the screens for this game, which I really appreciate. And this computer, like I said, is very limited in terms of its color palette, in terms of its graphics capabilities. So it's good to have someone working on it who is really excited and passionate about trying to get the most out of these limitations.
That is total human eradication mandate. So, yeah, big ol' kill Earth, and these are spaceships. Do I hit... I hit the button on the joystick. Copyright 2020. Oh, it's playing around with them. Press button. I'm going to... Let me make sure this is focused in.
It's already focused in.
Every time I keep going back here.
That's right, stop going back there.
I think you can see that.
I can see it.
Okay. Them. Oh, look, it's a big old menu. I keep itching. I've got a new mic on me, so I always feel like I got to scratch it. The story, mission briefing, sound check, difficulty normal. We'll keep it on that. Credits and saddle up. So let's do the story. I'm guessing. Ooh, alien ship slipped in under the cover of darkness. Press button. Its metallic surface shimmered in the moonlight as it hovered silently over the lake near the woods at the edge of town. An eerie reflection of the craft sparkled ominously in the still water below. Incoming video signal. You can hear my dog barking in the back. Oh, look at that. So it's got kind of like a... Look at the spaceships there. It's got like a little video. I don't know if this keeps going. I don't want to touch a button. It doesn't say touch a button yet,
So this is a technical limitation of the MC-10. If you're familiar with the MC-10, you'll be aware of this limitation. If you're not, then you won't. But the MC-10 has various graphics modes you can use. The main graphics mode that I use for this game is called P Mode 1, which is just the name they give to the particular graphics mode that I use, the particular resolution and color palettes that it uses. But this is what's called, I think this is P Mode 4, and this is higher resolution than the resolution that I use. But the problem with P Mode 4 is this computer was not wired internally to make use of all the address locations that it needs in order to properly make use of P Mode 4. So you can see the introduction to this screen said that the spaceship slipped in under the cover of darkness and it hovered silently over the lake near the forest at the edge of town. So this rectangular thing here is supposed to be the forest near the edge of town, and this reflection is obviously supposed to be the reflection of the craft in the lake. But the reason that this looks like this is because with this P Mode 4 graphics mode on the MC-10 computer, it, like I said, is not wired to use the memory properly to display this graphics mode properly. So anything you print at the top automatically gets printed on the bottom here. So I didn't have to do this programmatically. This does it automatically by a fault in the electronic design of the computer itself. And this forest, or these trees in the middle here, this junk is actually just random garbage. That is, I think this is the actual basic program being represented on the screen, in the screen memory. So this whole screen is not something I designed. This is what you get automatically when you choose P Mode 4 on this computer. But I just wanted to make use of it because, and actually in this game, the reason why I wanted to make this game is because this computer has some unique capabilities which no one has ever made use of, including this one. So nobody has done this, to my knowledge, is use this P Mode 4 mode because of these problems with it, or these effects that you get. You get this random garbage strip in the middle, and you get a reflection at the bottom here of anything you put on the top. But I thought of a way to use that to my advantage and insert it into my game, just because no one's done it before, and I like to do things that no one has done before.
I'm afraid to touch it.
Touch it.
I'm going to hit the button.
Go ahead.
Okay, I see the space. Oh, was that the story?
That's the story.
Okay, that was the story, I guess. Unless like I wasn't supposed to hit the button and it goes back here, but we'll do the mission briefing. Mission briefing. You are tasked with the operating of a powerful defense laser cannon as our only hope to repel the alien intruder attacking our planet and abducting our people.
So if you're familiar with and I apologize for keep interrupting TJ like this, but if you want to watch his TJ uninterrupted, go over to his channel and watch it uninterrupted, because here you're going to get a lot of interruptions. But the screen that is showing now is the alternate color mode that you're able to use on the MC-10 computer when you have this MCX32 SD expansion device. Normally this computer produces a absolutely hideous neon green screen, which I never want to use in my games. I only use it in this game very briefly when the people are being abducted, as you'll see later, but generally I can't stand that green screen. So this is the alternate mode, which shows black text on an amber background.
Maintain at least 3 troops in order to keep the laser operational. Position your energy pod underneath it to fire at the UFO automatically. Our fate is in your hands. Good luck. Maintain at least 3 troops in order to keep the position your energy pod underneath it. Underneath what? Maintain at least 3 energy in order to keep. So I gotta be underneath the laser to keep it. Position your energy. What am I staying under though? Still confused. Am I staying under the thing on the right? I'm guessing. I don't know. I guess it'll make more sense when I play it.
So that's one issue with programmers. Programmers are so familiar with their own games, they don't know how obvious these things are going to be to the people who play them, right?
Fate is in your hands. I could picture Princess Leia saying, press button.
I can picture Princess Leia saying anything.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing sound. Difficulty, what options are there? Hard, easy, we'll go.
And you can see how difficult it is even for TJ to just choose these menu selections from the keyboard, getting his finger placed properly over the tiny keys on this keyboard. So how hard would it be for someone to actually play a game on this keyboard, comfortably?
Go with normal. I'm a normal person. 5 credits. J Mundy is concept design.
And so I'm just going to give a quick tip here, my insight into difficulty levels for games you're making on your own. So it's very easy to implement difficulty levels. All you do is look for variables in your program or values in your program that could be made into variables, like let's say the speed of the enemy, the frequency at which the enemy attacks, things like that. Anything which could be made into a variable that you can modify is perfect for considering to use to change its value to adjust the difficulty level for the player.
In programming, Jerry
Hablero.
Creative director and graphic design, Sean Harrington. Hey, I know that he's an Aquarius dude.
Yep.
Press button. Okay. And then saddle up. Is there a horse that's coming into this? Okay, let's saddle up. Day 1. Press button. Cannon active, cannon operation, there's 3 things. Cannon accuracy, and nothing's filled in, so apparently I'm not good. Cannon power, also not good. Cannon auto fire, also not enabled, I'm getting.
Okay, so he figured out this screen perfectly. So it shows me as a developer, and he's going to mention this later, how I like to develop games based on his feedback. He was able to figure out this screen and how it works perfectly. So I'm satisfied with that programming of this part of the game.
Guessing, okay. Total troops 3. Move left and right to restore the shield of the person standing above. Hold down the button to rescatter people and restore their shield. This can only be done once. Protect the power plant or you will be helpless. Lose everyone and we're doomed. Prepare to engage the enemy. Okay, now it's drawing in the screen. A luscious blue backdrop. Here's the cannon. Okay, so I'm moving so you can see it. Oh shit, it's showing me. I'm moving. Oh, the screen went. That wasn't good. It shot my ass. I hit the. Okay, apparently I lost that first meter. Okay, go over here. Well, push the button.
And you see he doesn't even notice while he's moving, which is not saying that he should notice it because he's just starting. But as he moved past these two people, he restored their shields, but he didn't notice it because he's still, trying to figure out what the hell's going on in this game. But you'll see as he moves under different structures and people, it'll restore their shields.
Scatter! Son of a bitch! Nobody was abducted. 2 people have emerged from the woods and agreed to join you. UFO help. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing still. But I was moving that thing on the bottom. Press button. Okay, let's try again. Day 2, I'm still alive. Apparently I've gotten better cannon accuracy now.
So the reason he's gotten better cannon accuracy is because 2 people emerged from the woods and agreed to join him. So now he has 5 troops, and these 5 troops automatically get assigned to these cannon upgrades from the top down. So these are his 5 troops right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ow. Press button. Okay, let's fly to the left. Go to the left. They're positioning. Okay, there's extra. So I'm going to go over here and fire the cannon. Push. Well, I pushed the button that repositioned him. So am I shooting him or is he shooting me?
Both.
That's shooting me. Shit. Apparently, shoot the chakras. Is this all automatic? What the hell's going on? Did I do that?
No, you didn't do that, but you'll figure that out later.
Is the jimmying going on? The shooting. Maybe you just wait to see it play out. Jay, I'm confused. 2 people were abducted. 2 people have emerged from the woods and agree to join you. UFO Health 98. Okay, so I'm not going to hit the button yet. So when you push this button is when you can do once the repositioning of it. I can see on the bottom I move left to right, but when I'm doing that, am I just moving left and then just waiting things out? I'm not moving something from point A to point B, it appears, to make me be able to shoot. It's just automatic. But how else do you shoot?
So maybe I didn't word the manual quite well enough, or the introduction screens quite well enough. I thought it was pretty obvious myself, but of course I'm the programmer, so I would think that. So it's interesting to see his feedback of what his thought process is in trying to figure out how to play this game.
I don't know. I'm still alive, Day 3. I'm going to have to email him because I am a little lost.
He never did email me. Luckily, he was able to figure it out by the end of this video.
I'm maybe adult. Allergies again. A little bit more than normal. Okay, so there's something down on the bottom. It's got my shields. I don't like how this is positioned. So I'm just going to hit the button once to reposition. And then, do I see how I'm moving this over here? It's not doing anything. But do I need to just go over here and say, shoot? And just let it play out? It killed my thing. It killed this. And it killed that. And this blasts off. Is it because that was what I staged earlier? And it... is that my shot? Things are blasting off. I don't know. Am I doing that?
Nope.
It's doing it all itself.
He's doing it.
I've got 2 people left.
You're being abducted.
It's maybe like one of those things that you stage things and let it play out as the computer sees fit, for lack of a better word. 1 person has emerged from the woods and agrees to join you. UFO Health 97. But 3 people were abducted. I'm losing people. Day 4. Cannon operation is functional. But the other things are decrepitly bad. And I'm not going to read this again, but I should. I'm not comprehending. Let's just see if I do nothing, what it does. I like that. Okay. It's shooting. I'm not going to touch a button. Okay, just kill. It just took my shield. Wait. It just shot me again. Okay, now I didn't touch anything. It shot that one up. So I'm guessing.
Okay, so now here's a little tip that TJ didn't notice, which you wouldn't notice unless probably you actually play the game. But since you require 3 troops in order to maintain the functionality of the laser cannon, you can see here the laser cannon has now turned blue, which means it wouldn't fire even if you moved your energy pod over to the laser cannon. It still wouldn't fire because you don't have enough troops to operate it.
Seeing how many people are down here.
And now
the cannon's dead now. the cannon's gone. Can these guys still shoot?
Nope.
I'm doing nothing. Done. Okay, and then it played out. 1 person was abducted. 3 people have emerged from the woods and agreed to join you. Press button. Day 5. Now, this time, I'm going to just keep moving my cursor down on the bottom.
So this time he figures it out. This is where he actually starts figuring it out.
They've all got little shields.
Yep. Except your power plant.
Okay, I see what I just did. Okay, I moved over to the left and it rebuilt my shield. So I'm moving. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving my power shifting. So, but I'm not shooting anything. I don't like how this is positioned. I'm pushing the button. It's going to reposition everybody. Much better. Well, maybe not. Okay, now it's going to play out. Okay, now I'm going to move to the left. Rebuild. Okay, rebuilt. Okay, good. So it's a left-right thing. But I'm not sure. Okay, that guy just lost the shield. And I rebuilt. Okay, I built it.
Now you got it.
Okay, I'm getting it. I'm moving now underneath the thing, and it rebuilds the shield. I need to keep rebuilding the shield left and right to cover my ass.
There you go. That's right.
Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense. Go. That's it. You got it.
I'm still amazingly alive still. Jay was probably going, oh, shit, TJ, move. Do this. Come on. Why don't you understand? But sometimes I can be adult.
We all can.
Adult.
Adult.
Go. Okay, got it. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. Okay, that's great. Okay, just be about here.
And you might not have noticed, but every time I print this UFO, the outline gets printed in a different color.
Here. I need to protect my city. It will be in the middle, I guess.
It's not a city, it's
I don't
a
know.
power
There's
plant.
luck of the draw, how close you are to... Okay,
No.
I got to go fill him up.
There you go.
I filled him up. How many times can I fill him up? Fill him up.
Infinite.
Okay, fill him up. Got more gas. Good. Oh, shit. Go over to the cannon. Cover the cannon. Oh, back over to the city. Back over to the city, or whatever that thing is. Covered. Okay. Oh, that dude needs to be... Oh, shit.
Yep.
Cover him. To the right. Cover him. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Go back over here. Cover him. And him. Got him. Okay. Oh, shit. The city's...
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now things are blasting off. I don't understand what those are, though. That last little... is his body rising from hell up to heaven? I don't know. But apparently I've got... UFO health is 96%. The UFO is the bad guy. Okay, go. Okay, I'm getting this a little bit better. Go, okay, but look, I'm building up.
Do you look at a gorgeous woman and immediately you think to yourself, no, this woman is out of my league.
Oh.
She's unattainable.
Oh.
The average...
I don't have auto fire yet.
So he is actually accidentally using a good technique, which is to build up your troops as fast as you can to enable the auto fire feature.
Though. Okay. So it's a little bit of strategy on when to reposition, and you can do it once during your thing.
Yeah, the strategy in repositioning them is partially to reposition them to make them maybe easier to protect, depending whether you want them closer to the cannon or closer to the power, what's it called? Power plant, which he calls a city. But the main advantage of repositioning the people is that it restores all their shields. So if you lose a bunch of shields over a bunch of people, you can just press the button to reposition them once, and it'll restore all their shields for you.
This looks great.
So you can see that the UFO is printed in a different color here now. It has kind of a light, stipply orange look to it.
And I'm just waiting for them to shoot my chakra.
Okay, I'm going to share with you a little technical trick on the MC-10 computer. So this inside light bar here, is not just me programming this, these pixels to be different colors. And without getting too much into the technical details of it, I'm exploiting a kind of a trick in this computer where if you're in this particular graphics mode, you can actually poke. And if you know what poke is, it means loading a value into memory. So in this case, what I'm doing is loading values into video memory up at the top. And again, without going into too much detail, there's a way that you can load values into video memory at the top here, which is not really what you're supposed to be doing in this video mode, but it works well. It works well for me in making this little UFO light bar effect.
Okay, cover him. Oh shit!
Oh, and another thing I'll tell you is the reason that this game is designed the way it is, the design considerations I had for this game, is that I needed a game that would run in BASIC because I only know how to program in BASIC on the MC-10 computer, which means it's going to be slow. So I need something that can operate quickly. So the only action that's happening in this game is moving this purple thing along the bottom, which is relatively quick. I'm just drawing boxes left and right. And then the lasers, which are draw commands. So it just draws a straight line either from the ground-based laser to the UFO or from the UFO to the ground. So this game is all done in BASIC, but it uses commands and functions that operate relatively quickly in BASIC, so you still end up with a playable game. Where's the sound? I've lost the sound. I don't know what's happened to the sound. I'll have to pause the video and restart it and get the sound working. So I'll be back in one moment.
Okay.
There we go. We're back
I'm,
again.
I'm building up my. I don't have auto fire yet, though. Okay.
So where were we? Here.
I'm. Oh.
Okay.
One person was abducted. One person was immersed. Dude, I'm the purple beam. So it's a little bit of strap. 6%. The UFO is the bad guy. Okay, go. Okay, I'm getting this a little bit better. Go. Okay, but look, I'm building up my. I don't have auto fire yet, though. Okay.
Almost.
So it's a little bit of strategy on when to reposition, and you can do it once during your thing. This looks great. And I'm just waiting for them to shoot my chakras. Okay, cover him. Oh, shit!
Okay, now he got his laser cannon destroyed, which for him is a bad thing, but it actually turned out to be a good thing because now he can focus entirely on protecting his troops and trying to get more troops, which will enable the auto fire on his cannon.
See, I should have went to... That was deviously diabolical. But can I rebuild this?
No?
No, I can't. So now I'm just protecting. I'm
Yeah.
protecting... Oh, shit, my city. And now this is just, at this point... Okay, he kills... He's basically... I have nothing to shoot. Cover him. Oh, shit, go to the left. Go to the left. Okay, cover the city. The petroleum plant, whatever that thing is, I've already forgot. But I read it multiple times. Cover him. Got him. Okay. Nobody was abducted. 2 people have emerged from the woods and agreed to join you. I'm getting a lot of people. Stupid people. They're nice people. Now I've got auto fire.
Yep.
There's a cannon auto fire. Okay. So just cover my ass on this is auto fire going on.
Now, as you watch these people being drawn on the screen, they draw slower and slower. And the reason for that is just the way I programmed them in BASIC, is it just picks a random location where to draw the person. It doesn't keep track of which locations have already been assigned. It just picks a random one and it says, oh, if that one's already assigned, I'll pick another random one. So obviously, as more and more spots get assigned, it's going to have more difficulty finding a free location as it goes through the random number generating loop. And so that's why the last person way over here takes so long to draw, is because the random number generator is just trying to find a free spot to draw the guy.
I'm not covering here. Oh, no, I am. Now is that was me shoot. I'm the purple beam. Okay. Cover him. Okay. Oh, it's covering. Oh, shit. Go to the left. Quick. Quick. Quicker. Quick. Okay, I covered the city. So I am now shooting that bastard. I never figured out how to shoot, though. The auto shoot. Oh, shit. Go cover him. Cover him.
Oh.
Now, this part I still don't understand.
I thought the abduction part would be the most obvious part, but apparently not.
Is it? Shit.
Now, ironically, if he had just moved over under the cannon and just kept firing, he probably would have won. But it's fun to watch him play the way that he did.
But now I'm just protecting people. I want to have less carnage on my people. Okay, cover him. So his lightning bolt thing is kind of a orangey color, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, cover the city.
Power plant.
Oh, one person was abducted. One person was emerged from the woods. Okay. Oh, UFO health is 28%. That means I kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I think I'm amazing.
You did.
Jay, normally in his games, at least in the other ones, he keeps you like it's not a specky game. If you've ever played a specky game, you can't get past level 1. Most commoners, like you, like me, can't get past level 1. This is keeping me enticed, trying to figure things out. Like I said, I'm adult today, so maybe somebody else would figure it out. I still don't understand the cannon auto fire I get, but can I shoot my cannon myself by going over there and pushing a button or doing something? That I haven't figured out. And Jay once said he likes that I play his video games because it will help him as a developer programmer figure out what it is that he didn't put in the instructions that maybe adult like me would figure out.
Yep, good feedback.
Go over here, cover him, shield, cover him.
And so one last technical note probably on this game is if you look at the screen right now, you can see there are 4 colors being shown. Well, ignore the stuff at the top here because that's kind of a trick I used. But you can see there is white background, there is orange laser beam from the UFO, there's purple people, I guess there was purple people eater. There's purple people, and there is orange highlights on these ground structures. Well, orange, cyan, purple, and white. So that's 4. This computer in this video mode has 2 different video modes, but each one of those modes has a color palette with 4 colors. This particular palette has white, cyan, purple, and orange. And then you can see when a person gets abducted, the screen all turns green, which I tend not to use that mode because then the border turns green, which I find really ugly. So, but in this mode, in this game, I use that mode for when the people get abducted. And then you'll see that there are 4 different colors. So let's just watch that.
Okay, and another one, zap, move to the left. I'm zapping UFO ass. Oh shit! You bastard! I repositioned. I don't know why I did that, but I pushed a button kind of accidentally.
So you can see, even though T.J. hasn't completely figured out how this game is played, looks like he's getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. He's figured out a strategy for trying to protect the people and repositioning the people, trying to protect the city or the power plant, and he knows how the laser cannon, well, he doesn't know yet how to fire the laser cannon, but he knows that can be destroyed if he doesn't protect it. So it looks like he's getting some enjoyment out of this game, which is a good feedback for me as a developer.
I've got a full row of people on the bottom. Now I'm just waiting things out because I can no longer shoot him. The city! Go get the city! I saved the city. And then he blew up my city.
There we go. We have the second color palette. Now we switch to the other graphics mode for this computer, which has green. What else did it have? Green, yellow, red, and blue. So you can see green here, the background, yellow at the bottom. Part of this, what used to be the power plant, is red, and then the people are blue. So that's a good. This computer actually has some really cool features, and we're going to actually see another technical feature later at the end. But this computer has some features that you might not find in other computers, which, to my knowledge, haven't really been exploited yet for use in games.
This automatic, and I'm setting up something. What are these?
They're people.
Oh, is that them abducting them?
There you go.
Maybe that's what's happening. That's me going, oh, I'm getting abducted. So that was, 3 of them so far? 4 abductions. I can't do anything down there. You're just playing my shit out, you son of a bitch. It just slowly telling me that I've lost, you fool. That's got to be what it is, right? He's exporting me.
You got it.
6 people who are abducted. I think that's what I'm getting on track now. I'm learning as I play. UFO health is 16%. So I'm not dead yet. And I've got him down to 16%. It's taken me 10 days, but I've lost my auto fire. How do you fire?
You'll find out right now.
I'm going to just go over, and maybe you have to just be under it to fire. Okay, just go to the right and don't care. Oh, no, cover the city.
Cover the city.
Cover the city.
Cover the city.
Go to the right, and let's just see if he fires. Oh, shit. Now he's shooting. He's shooting. And if I go to the left, not shoot. Shoot. That's what it was. Oh, I'm adult. I figured it out, though.
See, I like the way that TJ figures out how to play the game, even if what I thought was clear instructions are not necessarily that clear for people reading them. But he figured it out, and he's still on his first game. It's not like some other games where you die multiple times, even when you know how to play the game in the first level. This one, he's still on his first game, and he didn't even know how to play it, really, and he figured it all out within one try of the game.
I'm shooting. Shoot the chakras.
Shoot the chakras.
Oh shit! Go.
I think that's a good name for a game. Shoot the chakras. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Might have to steal that from him.
Go. And don't let him shoot your ass. Cover the people. Cover the people. To the right. Shoot. I'm under the pod. Shoot. He's shooting. Oh, there's an erratic one there. Kill that UFO. He killed my city.
It's not a city.
It's letting me know, okay, I'm going up to the UFO to be probed. If you like the probing, you're going to like this game because you're going to get probed a lot of times. Probe me. I like this little story at the end now. Now I'm getting it a little bit more. It took me playing it to figure it out. So maybe I'm not adult.
No.
I'm slow.
No.
Okay, 5 people. 10%.
10%.
That's all I got from them. 5 people were
good.
abducted. 1 person has emerged from the woods and agrees to join you. Okay, I'm still alive. We're going to keep playing. Maybe there'll be a final... boy. That's not a good-looking screen. Okay,
No.
But now I'm getting it. Cannon loaded. People. Oh, shit, no, go to the right. Don't you shoot me, you son of a bitch. Shoot. That shot went up. Shoot better.
Shoot better.
Maybe it's because I have to have these guys positioned a little bit. Oh, shit. You son of a... he's got an erratic little donkster. There goes one person. Oh, shit. He's going crazy. That UFO is going brrr, brrr. He can't quite get his probe on. Come on, probe me, man. There's nothing I can do. You're shooting. You got a little short shot there. There we go. You finally got me. Okay, 9%. Oh shit! I'm gonna lose.
So close.
But we're gonna play until it tells me I'm dead or I win. Cannon accuracy. Good. Okay, good. So
just a quick note, in case any of you are interested in playing this game, unfortunately it does not work on an emulator, I don't think. It's free to download, but you're going to, I think, need a real computer and SDX30, what the hell is it called? MCX32 SD expansion module to play it. So, heads up.
I'm liking this a little bit
Good.
better than I'm getting a better understanding of what the hell's going on. Cover his ass. Cover that. Okay, now I'm going to shoot
Cover his
chakras.
ass.
Screw the people. Screw the people. Shoot that
Screw
son of
the
a
people.
bitch.
Screw the people.
Shoot more straight.
Just
Okay, push the button. Redevelop. I want to have chakras underneath. Shoot him.
I don't know what that means. Well, it's chakras underneath.
Got him. Oh, shit. Got him. The guy's got glasses on him and he can't see. Oh, shit. There goes my city. Oh, he got me. Uh-oh. Abduction time. Dun,
There. Now he knows that it's
there you
abduction
go.
time. There we go.
I'm probably at 8% now. I'm still battling, though. That's at least giving me hope that I'm saving the human race. Don. Over here. Shoot me.
He wants it all to end now.
Shoot me. Get me. Okay.
Nope.
7%. Okay. I got 3 more people though. I'm keeping people going. Okay. Done. Okay. Oh shit. Right. Oh, you fucker.
Swearing, TJ. Language.
I can't shoot now.
Sensitive ears.
Now I just gotta wait to be probed.
Wait to be probed.
You don't
Wait
like
to be
swearing, I'm sorry. But I do once in a while swear. Oh,
Moderate
abduction
swearing,
time.
TJ.
Damn, I didn't even get... I'm going to still be at 7%. I don't think I got one shot off. Oh! There's only one person left.
Yep.
Oh! Is this the death of me?
It is the death of
I
you.
have no people unless it... Oh!
So that is just changing it. This is a unique feature of this computer. Maybe other computers have it, I don't know. But this computer allows you to switch between different video modes and produce these cool effects, which, again, I don't think anyone else has used in any games before for this computer. So that was one reason I was interested in making a game for this computer, because it has so much opportunity for doing things that people haven't seen before. So I'm glad TJ appreciated this effect that I put in at the end here for adding these video glitches, because like I said, I don't think anyone else has ever done that before, and it seemed to be really effective and appropriate for this particular game.
You son of a bees weasels. I like how it's... That's a nice touch.
Thank you.
It's making me feel like I've been abducted, eradicated. It's the end of the world. Now if it all of a sudden enveloped and went to a little tiny light, and then that light disappeared. That's how I'm going to end this video. I don't think you could do that on the MC-10. Maybe you can.
I don't know.
But a little
Maybe.
pixelated.
That would be
so
good.
Anyway, I'm going to play this again off camera because I've been playing for a while. So I finally started getting the gist of it. There's enough information in here, but I didn't quite follow that. I just needed to move my energy thing. What's that called again?
Energy
We're going to
pod.
get the right terminology. Energy pod.
Yep.
None of that told me anything. It's the thing I'm moving on the bottom. Attack wave. They will automatically be assigned upgrading laser cannon. Useful restore the shields. Pressing the joystick to reassign the troops. I did that. What's the name of the thing on the bottom? I'm too nervous to look at it. So that little thing on the bottom, the energy pod, I'm going to call it, that lets me rebuild the people, rebuild the city, rebuild the cannon. Your goal is to move that around, save the people. You're putting the shield back into the over their heads. And then you go over here when you can't auto fire and be under there, and it shoots. And it shoots, and it shoots. Mine was purple shots, I guess.
Yep.
And then you got to try to keep your people alive, because if you don't keep a shield over them, they're going to be abducted. So I lasted, 11 melees, 11 rounds, but I did die. So this builds my confidence enough now that I know how to shoot. I could have probably killed these bastards. We're going to play it again. So anyway, thank you very much, Jay. I'm
welcome.
sorry it took a while for me to develop the knowledge of
problem.
how to do this, but I think through the whole cycle of the video, I got there, and that's the object of my videos. To basically entertain you, but also to suck you in a little bit, to be able to be sucked in by the end essence, the UFO that probed us. So thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. If I ever beat this game, I'll come back and do another video with a picture proving that I won. Thanks for watching. Over and out.
Okay, that was cool. So I've watched this video several times. As I mentioned, it's hilarious. For me, anyway, because obviously he's doing a video about something I sent him, so it's very interesting for me to watch, and just very funny. I think this year, did he make this video this year? I think he did. Anyway, yeah, this year, I think TJ has really settled on his final persona in YouTube land. If you watch his videos from the beginning, as I'm sure many of you have, he's really developed his YouTube persona from kind of more reserved personality to the crazy man he is now, which I think this year we're going to be in for some wild videos from TJ. So I really appreciate him doing a gameplay video on my games. His feedback I find really useful and usually hilarious and enjoyable. And for me, it's just a hobby. You know, I make these games to be able to contribute to the community, give people some enjoyment, give TJ and his followers some enjoyment, give my people who download my games some enjoyment. And that's what living in this world is all about, right? Trying to be a positive contributing member of society. So that's my tiny contribution to that effort, is to make these games. It makes me feel a bit productive in my life. And so I'm glad TJ enjoyed the game, and we've got more games to come. So thanks very much, TJ, for making this video. And if you're a game developer, I would suggest you submit your games to TJ if it's designed for a system that he owns, which it probably is because he owns so many different systems. There's a good chance he probably owns whatever system you're developing your game for. So I really enjoy his videos that he makes on my games, and his feedback is quite useful and entertaining. So there we go. We have a reaction video to TJ's gameplay video of Them. And stay tuned to both my channel and TJ's channel. I guess I'll be putting some links to stuff in the video description down below, so you can find, I guess, his channel and different things. So yeah, go ahead and check out TJ's channel. If you want some more of this craziness, you're going to get more than you want over at his channel. So that's it for today. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video if you did. I know it was a long one, and I had fun making it. So hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Thanks again, TJ. Thanks to all my viewers. And until next time, take care and bye for now.